Ow, that's hot. What's up, everybody? All right, so today we're gonna build what we call a portable camp shower, right? So it's a 5-gallon water can, Spectre, military style water can, and we're gonna put an electronic pump. It's basically a 12-volt system, but it's a portable shower, portable wash station. You can use it for cleaning off people, animals, gear, equipment, whatever. So this is a system that a lot of overlanders use and have developed over time. In fact, that's where I got the idea for this, from a guy named Sandy Katz. It looks like he lives somewhere out west. He built this. Also, Patrick Remington has a great YouTube video out there. Both of them have a good video. Definitely check those two out. I'll put links down below to their videos. A little bit different. Sandy Katz has, the system is built into the cap of the can so that when your water can is empty, you can just remove the cap, place it onto another can, and then you're off into the races, which is very streamlined and simple. You don't have to transfer water. If that can ever gets a leak or damaged or cracks or whatever, you just get a new can and that lid system will work. So I thought that was a good idea. I'm gonna walk you guys through the process here of building it. These packages here all contain the items that are needed to build. Ooh, that was probably expensive. But anyway, let's get into it. All right, so that's everything out of the packaging. For sure, this project is gonna take me more than a day, but I've only got about an hour to work on this project right now, so we're gonna get started with prepping the can. All right, so you will need a stepper bit here. This one's from Milwaukee. So you also need to remove the spout from the can. We'll use a Dremel to do this, as you'll see. Additionally, please remember safety first. I forgot my safety glasses, kind of in a hurry. Dumb bonehead move, but don't forget your safety glasses. So now that we have the spout removed, we'll go ahead and use that stepper bit to bore out the lid so that connector will fit right in there. It's very important here that you keep the drill bit perpendicular to the angle of the lid. Don't simply drill straight down into it or the connector will not fit properly. So here you'll see a small little bump out on the connector. You're going to want to Dremel that away so that it kind of prevents it from seating properly against the lid and can cause leaks. There's a few different ways to handle this. I used 2 washers to get a seal, but it does leak. If you want to make that permanent and ensure it doesn't leak, you're going to need to JB weld it. Here you can see the connector is in place, and now we're going to start to drill the hole for the power cable for the pump. This grommet should thread right into the plastic. Once in place, you're going to drop the pump down inside of the container and then feed the wire out through the top of the connector, and then you're almost done. Now it's time to connect the pump to the connector. We're going to use a piece of 3/8 inch tube. It's got a 1/2 inch inside diameter. This is pretty easy, and let me show you how that looks right now. So not listed as hose clamps. You want to use a hose clamp to secure that tubing. But also this is where we ran into our first problem. Turns out the quick connect connectors that I got was the wrong size. Hey, but no worries. I grew up watching MacGyver, so a quick trip to the hardware store and we figured out a solution. First, I recommend buying the proper size connector, but if you make a mistake like me, no worries. Get a 1/2 inch hose barb to 3/8 hose barb reducer, and then you can just JB weld that into place. Problem solved. Disaster averted. While that dries, let's work on the spray hose. Okay, this hose was really tough. It required a lot of finesse and a lot of heat and a lot of effort. Did I say finesse? No, I meant brute force. This was a problem, but we got through it. We got it on there. Good luck. But we finally got this connector on. Here. This was kind of a pain. The final step here is powering up the pump. So now we're going to solder the pump connectors to the power adapter so that we can plug it into the power supply and get this thing running. I'll walk you through that now. Don't be intimidated by soldering. It's pretty easy. It takes a little bit of practice, but you can do it. Totally not necessary. You can use a connector. Here I did solder and a connector just to ensure I had a perfect connection since this will be submerged in water. Heat shrink and electrical tape was also used to secure this circuit. Now it is time to assemble it and test it out. So as you can see here in the driveway, it worked perfectly. The battery pack power supply was not fully charged, so it is a little weak. It definitely worked better when that battery pack was fully charged. And I think if you used a stronger power supply, that pump will push a little harder. You're going to get more pressure. As you can see, I had a random little tactical bag laying around. I threw it on the water can. It holds everything perfectly. Its first real world test was my son's Spartan race, and it worked flawlessly. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow if you want to. All affiliate links will be down below. See you guys on the next one.